We are continuing on with the order of operations. We now know everything, the full board. We can handle anything that's thrown at us as far as a mathematical expression goes. Hopefully you've been practicing a lot with the prior knowledge that you've started to gain. Some things are starting to become like muscle memory, and you just know them because you know them. Eventually you'll get so good at this you're not even really having to think about PEMDAS anymore or write it down anymore. You're just going to know. But I wanted to throw you a curve with this example. We've got decimals in there, as you can see. That actually changes nothing. It just changes the calculations. And maybe we want a calculator. Hopefully your teacher will let you use a calculator for these instead of having to do them all by hand, because that can get kind of lengthy and tedious. But let's dive into this and let's solve it real quick. So we start with parentheses. We do see two sets of parentheses. This one is requiring an operation, so we need to add 3.8 plus 2.5. I did these ahead of time, and I can tell you get 6.3. If you want to test me, pull out your calculator and make sure I'm right. Let's go ahead and write down the rest of the expression. Again, this parentheses only showing me multiplication. There's nothing to do in there. All that's in there is a negative 2.6. It's showing me multiplication and maybe driving home the point that that's a negative, which I almost forgot to write down, which is a common mistake maker. As you transfer these from top to bottom, don't forget to bring everything down. You saw me do it right there. Almost left out the sign. Now, so we're done with parentheses. The next thing would be exponents. So let's evaluate that one exponent. 6.3 squared ends up being 39.169. Check me on that. Practice with your calculator. A common mistake maker in these is not knowing really how to operate your calculator well. So practice with exponential numbers, because you'll probably be able to use it a lot for evaluating exponential numbers. So now we've done parentheses exponents. We're down to multiplication and division in the order that they occur. This is addition, so we don't do that yet. So I'm going to go straight to here. I'm going to go ahead and just bring that down. Plus 5 times negative 2.6, I know it's going to be negative. I calculated this ahead of time, and it's a nice, neat number, 13. Plus 9.5, I'm not doing addition yet. So now I'm down to just addition and subtraction. Let's finish it up. 39.69 plus a negative 13. Again, you may want to use your calculator for this. It ends up being 26.69. And then you add the 9.5 as the final step. And when I add those two numbers together, I end up getting 36.19 as a final answer. Nothing different. The decimals may cause the opportunity for more mistakes, but as far as the way you apply the order, it changes nothing.